straight.
Hey everybody, this is Shawn Sandridge. Thank you so much for clicking onto my channel. Please thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and happy Thursday. So I did a few videos that I put up. Did you like them? They were my POV. I dubbed it Point of View segment with my good friend Joyce. And let me know if you like them. It was a lot of fun. We went on a road trip yesterday, and we were just shooting the breeze, and I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of insight on how I interact with my friends. And the great thing about having a friend like her is that we can clown around and have a good time. We can talk about serious topics. Sometimes we don't agree, but we respect each other's opinions. And sometimes it becomes a little bit of a passionate debate, which I always enjoy. And it was just a lot of fun. We had a really good time hanging out with a mutual friend of ours. She is studying to be a PA, a physician assistant, and she was at the VA hospital in Danville, Illinois. So we just made a little road trip. So I just let you come in and be a passenger on the trip as we were talking about new stuff. So this isn't a news video. I already uploaded my Jumpstart January 2016 video, and I believe it might have been about the Oscars. We devoted the last segment, my part 3 on that. So I don't know if I'm going to talk more about it, but I think the bigger issue is the bigger issue of a lot of things. You know, this isn't the only thing that us as Black people, African Americans, people of color don't get the recognition. And my only thing is that if this situation, the celebrities and people who are considered movers and shakers in the industry, if this can, which I think has spurred on a conversation, a conversation that can spill into many areas, not just in entertainment, not just in the arts, but in everyday life. You know, Janet Hubert wasn't kidding. There are bigger things going on, and that's true. There are maybe bigger things going on in your life regarding your work situation where you're not getting the recognition, and you may be in an industry where the diversity isn't there. We all have to take part of where we are at to change that institution, whatever that is. So if the good thing that came is that it spurred on a conversation, and it's a conversation that is now going to create some action, then I say kudos. That was great to do. And we all have our part to play in our own world, wherever that is for you, in either the corporate world, the private sector, being an entrepreneur. Start where you're at. So I think it was an engaging conversation. A lot of YouTubers are talking about it. A lot of people in general are talking about it. But it doesn't have to be just the Oscars. It can be in a lot of things. It can be, you know, not seeing enough people of color, you know, in construction, in building, in a lot of fields, in finance. So I think it was a nice, healthy debate among a lot of things that we as a people deal with on a daily basis. So Whoopi Goldberg, actually, I saw a snippet from The View where she was talking about the Oscars, and I thought she had a lot of great points. I'm not going to go into it, but you know, she was very passionate, and she is an A-lister, and she, you know, she makes movies, and she was really just trying to school the panel about what it's about. And she did have a very good point, and I would concur with that. And she says, this isn't anything new, and this should not come up during the Oscars the one time. This should be an ongoing conversation. And yes, maybe it's treated like Christmas because it's now in your face, but there are, what about the other 364 days before the Oscars? What are people doing to make that diversity the big issue, and to take action on it? So Whoopi had some really good points about it, and she was really trying to school the panel about, what needs to happen to change that, machine. So diversity is something that is recognized. So I thought she had some very good points as well. So this is just a rambling video, nothing spectacular. I just finished a parent-teacher conference with my kids, my husband and I. We divided and conquered. I took care of my 10th grader son, and he took the 11th grader girl, and we met all the teachers, and it was a successful conference. And it's life as a parent. So did that, and I am on my way to go to Chicago because I'm going to a Restart for Life, and it's about eating healthier, adapting a whole food plant-based diet. And there's going to be a guest speaker. The topic for tonight's segment is about cancer, and sugar is a cancer accelerator. And he's going to have Dr. Perry Mason is going to be hosting the forum, and the guest speaker is D. Anthony Evans. I'll double check on that. And he has a remarkable story about healing his body from the inside out, adapting a whole food plant-based diet. And so I was very intrigued on that. Many years ago, I was a vegetarian for about 5 years, and I was a vegan for about close to 6 months. And so I want to see what he has to say. So yeah, so that's what I'm off to doing. And so maybe I'll do a review about what I learned tonight at the meeting, and give you maybe some helpful hints so that you can have a healthy lifestyle and heal your body from the inside out. We all need to be proactive in our health. So that is what I am off to do tonight. So hope you have a good evening. Take care of yourself and each other. I will talk to you later. Bye.